welcome main characters. I know it's been a while since our last upload, so I wanted to make this video to let you all know what's going on with the game. The start of this year has been challenging for us personally, but we've made it out on the other side and are ready to continue working on the game. In our absence, a lot has been going on with the game in the background that I'll be discussing in this video. Firstly, you may have noticed that our channel name has changed. Silverwing Legacy CCG is now Silverwing Rivals. We went with this change for two main reasons. The first was to create more of a distinction between the card game and the books. There was a bit of confusion surrounding the names of the two properties, so we felt it was a good idea to change the game's name to help with this. The second reason was to have the name of the game better match the feeling of the gameplay. There were other names that were considered like Brawl or Melee, but we ultimately thought Rivals was both cool sounding and on theme. Of course, with a new name comes a new logo and card back. A special shout out to Tamsun Law on Discord for creating this amazingly beautiful logo for us. In addition to changing the backs, many cards have had their effects updated as well. There will be a link to our deck builder in the description so you can see the full base set card list. Currently, the cards are in their near final iterations and will most likely not change much more upon the final release. We've also updated our website to reflect the recent changes. However, our gameplay tutorial videos and game rulebook still need to be updated to their final versions and will hopefully be able to complete those this year. Speaking of the rulebook, in our testing, we found that fully focused defensive strategies were very powerful and in some cases over-centralizing. To help level the playing field, we've added a new rule to the game. When you attack with a card, you now have the option to embolden your attacker, giving it the bold keyword ability. When a card has bold, it must be defended by 2 cards instead of 1. This does come at a cost, however. To embolden an attacker, you must pay a crystal and reveal a support card when the attack is initiated. Lastly, and the biggest update of all, we've decided to change the business model we're going to leverage for how consumers will interact with this game. Originally, we were planning on using the traditional TCG model to distribute the game, but after giving it much thought and reflection, we feel the expandable or living card game model fits more in line with our ethos. We want this game to be easily accessible and remove the barriers to acquiring cards so that players can have the cards they need to build the decks they want. To that end, we plan on creating a lineup of products that will give you everything you need with a single purchase. We are well aware that the main weakness of the ECG/LCG model is the initial cost of entry and are working toward developing a suite of products that are both holistic and affordable. To go along with this change in direction, we've created a second starter deck featuring Alistair Mordecai. Now, there will be 2 options, the hero deck with Antoine Silver and the villain option with Mordecai. Both of these decks are currently playable on both Tabletop Simulator and a new platform we're leveraging called playingcards.io. And that's that. I know this was a huge information dump, but I wanted to make sure you were fully aware of what's new with the game. I plan on releasing a second video outlining the goals we accomplished last year, as well as our plans for this year, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for your interest in Silverwing Rivals. Until next time.